you can spend all the time in the world trying to perfect something,
Right.
and then you launch it and it's just fucking shit, or it works, or you do something, you don't spend hardly any time preparing something, you launch it and it works. Do you get what I mean? Like, you can't, it's so, trying to perfect something ahead of time, what happens after you've finished it, is so variable and like has so much scope to it, you could never predict that outcome. Am I making sense?
Absolutely.
Right?
Like breadcrumbs, following breadcrumbs through the Black Forest.
Yeah.
How are you going to know where you're going to wind up?
Exactly. So I always just think the best thing is speed. Like, just get things done as quickly as you can. Do you know what I mean? Even if it's not perfect.
That's what saves me.
Yeah.
It's like, what is the shortest distance to get this done? Like, should I build a website and I don't know how to build a website, or should I build a Facebook group?
Exactly.
Like, Facebook group. No one's Facebook group is going to be sexier than your Facebook group.
I actually always do this with my clients, right? So whenever I take on like marketing clients, a lot of them will come to me and they first start by coming to me telling me what they need, and I'm like, why do you think you need that? You know, and they'll always think, because they're going after the perfectionist route, like, I need the perfect branding, and they go and get a designer, I need a perfect website, and they're coming to me, hiring me as a digital marketer, and my whole strategy is I need to test your concept as fast as fucking possible. I won't even build your website. Dude, you don't even need a site. If we can do it with a Facebook page, we'll do it with a Facebook page, because you need to just test as quickly as possible, right? And another example of this is, and I'm not saying this to pitch my course or anything, but I have an online course, right?
No, but if you do have a solution, people need to know.
Well, it's irrelevant. It's just like to illustrate a point. But I have an online course and I was getting so frustrated trying to perfect the flow of creating this course. And I wrote a script for it, and I did all this. And in the end, I was trying to read off a script, and I was like, that doesn't sound natural. And then I tried to do it. And in the end, I was like, fuck it. I just want to make it. I'm just going to wing it. And it took me like, I didn't even use a proper mic. I just used a built-in mic from my Mac, right? And I recorded this course in like 2 weeks, launched it. It's on Udemy. Dude, the thing's got like dozens of reviews, over 1,000 students, and 4.5 stars. Like, so all the worrying about the perfectionism was total pointless, right? Do you know what I mean? So it's like, I could have spent months doing that, and it still did well. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, you never gonna know, like, what happens after you launch is totally, you're not gonna know that shit. So you should just do it. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. Good friends of mine have saved me by saying, the greatest learning device you're ever going to find is by screwing up.
Yeah.
So if you want to know how to do it right, just do it.
Yeah.
And then if nobody clicks on it, you'll fix it.
Exactly. Fix it as you need to fix it. That's the thing. Fix the problems as they come. Improve on it as it comes. You know, there's a great piece of advice. I don't know if you know, familiar with Russell Brunson.
Oh, yeah.
He says, it's like people talk about like when they launch like a Facebook ad campaign, for example, or because he's talking about online advertising in this example, but he's basically saying like when you spend money on ads, what you're doing is it's market research. It's not a waste of money. You know, so say if you take like $500 and you launch an ad campaign, like people go, oh, I don't want to waste that money. You haven't wasted that money. Like what you've got is feedback from the market, right? And there's never in the history of time been a way to get better feedback than that. You know, so you just need to go out there, test, get feedback, and then iterate, and then improve. Don't try and make everything perfect beforehand. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't hold off on that ad campaign. Launch it. Fuck it up. You haven't wasted money. You find out where you fucked up, so you don't fuck up again the next time, and then it gets better and better. And that's the only way you truly actually learn. I don't think if you sit back trying to let it all and also what you think is perfection is actually way off perfection, because you've never, like you say, you've never got feedback from the market. You're only getting internal feedback from yourself. Do you get what I'm saying? So your interpretation of perfection could not be
how accurate is it?
Exactly. And
have you done perfect? Have you been perfect?
That's what I'm saying.
Pulled it off?
It's probably very imperfect, as a matter of fact. You know, so
the fun thing, in my experience, always has been the reason to get out of bed in the morning is experimenting. It is working with clients and experimenting, and as opposed to trying to control it. And like, I hate that. I love to take the position of, because I want a surprise. It's like relevancy, you know. So the fun thing is always, So what would you like to walk away with a greater sense of, or have a greater sense of mastery in what area in public speaking, in the areas that you had concerns about, right?
Yeah.
So that's interesting, isn't it? Because I'm modeling inquiry.
Yeah.
It's like, and he's like, wow, he or she, wow, he didn't say turn to page number 3, chapter 2 of his book, and now we're going to learn this thing, right? It's about relevancy. It's like, I don't know what's going on in your life, so what should we work on? You know, what would you like? That's interesting, right? And then from that, I don't have to be the defended expert. I get to be the enthusiastic tour guide.
All right. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a really good way to put it, actually, right? Yeah. Interesting.
I don't have to impress you. However, I do hold myself accountable to solve it, and we're going to explore this together. And I get you to ask questions. And then you go, well, what if, and what if, and what if? And then you go, oh, I never looked at it that way.
That's how you really solve a problem, man. That's how I do it with all my clients, man. Like I say, all my clients come to me and they're like, oh, Brett, I need that. And I'm like, why do you need that?
Why?
You know, tell me what you want. Like, what are you trying to do? You know, I get clients come to me and be like, Brett, I need this website. It needs to have this, and this. And how can it have this, and this? And I say, my first question is like, what are you selling, man? Who are you selling it to? You know, like, and they're like, oh, I'm selling this. And like, you don't need any of that. Do you know what I mean? It's like, but most people don't think like that, right? They're just...
Well, people are insecure too, right? And in all fairness, they're insecure. They don't think like that. They're like, well, there are 50 different types of people in my experience, so therefore my website, my front door has to have 50 doors on it. As opposed to big smiling face, a paragraph, and a big button.
Yeah, exactly. And then people
What
say...
do I do?
Yeah.
What do I do? You just read the paragraph, you press the big damn button.
Exactly.
That's all you get.
Yeah.
But wait, I want the other tabs, and I want to go, and I want to...
Yeah.
No.
Doesn't work, man.
No.
Doesn't work. But a lot of people would think that, like it's funny because like, I actually get clients come to me and they're asking for websites and stuff, and I'm in a position to be like, yeah, I'll build your website, and I actually don't, man. I'm like, you don't fucking need it. Go away. Do you know? Just build a landing page, use this software, you'll be fine. You know, and they're like, what the fuck, mate? He doesn't want my money.
That's right. He doesn't want my money. I was ready to throw. $5,000
fuck
at
myself,
him.
really, but yeah.
It's like, oh, dude, it's like, I can see that, right? It's like,
yeah.
see, and you're in a situation here too where you don't have to come up with $2,000 US a month, and it's like, I bought that TV.
Yeah.
I may not make the rent. Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, I wonder how much of commerce, like service-based commerce like that, is just people building shit that is not needed to be built and offering services that aren't needed. Like, I bet like 80-90% of...
It's got to be.
Yeah, it's just money's just getting wasted, isn't it?
Right.
It's somebody that's got money to spend it on somebody else that's wasting their money, and it's just...
And the guy knows.
Yeah.
You're not going to get what you need out of it.
Yeah, he's just doing it but not telling you.
Right.
And then it's like 90% of people just blowing their money, man. It's crazy, right?
Right.
I always say that to like people ask me why'd you get into online marketing instead of web design, and web design's great, but I find when you're doing web development for smaller businesses, I always say, like, I don't like burning a hole in my client's pocket. And that's the thing, man. Like, with online marketing, you make your clients money. You know, if I take on a client, that basically what I'm trying to do is break them even as quickly as possible, so then that what I'm making them pays me. Do you know what I mean?
That's kind.
Yeah, whereas when you're building a website for somebody, like, somebody can come to you and be like, if I say, like, I'm just a web developer, somebody comes to me and is like, build me a website. I don't ask any of those questions. I don't say, why do you want it? You know, and they could be completely fucking clueless, and I build them their website, I take money, I burn a hole in their pocket, and then they go away and they're just disgruntled because their original business wasn't working. That's how I kind of got into online marketing. So it's like, well, actually, instead of just me doing what you tell me to do, like, let me consult with you and let's actually help your business make money. Do you get what I mean?